Hey everybody, welcome to the 15th episode of the Stellaris Mod Spotlight series. As more and more information about the new upcoming Stellaris patch and first DLC is released, it's becoming clear that many mods we've covered on the channel and mods on the Steam Workshop will break and require either abandoning or major reworks. While I think that, overall, it's a good thing the game is progressing in such positive ways, we need to be aware of the upcoming changes and how that will affect the modding scene. Hopefully, an upcoming dev diary will address the changes to modding, and when that happens, I'll be sure to make a video specifically talking about those changes and the future of modding for the game. For now though, I've got a great lineup this week of mods to expand your gameplay, so let's get to it. Boop! The first mod this week expands the interactions with primitives by adding two new options to observation posts built over worlds containing civilizations that haven't reached space travel. This is Gods and Guardians by Alpha Ash, a modder we've covered here on the channel before. First thing you have to do to access this mod is find a primitive civilization and build an observation post over the planet. Once that's done, when you select the observation post, you'll see two additional options. The first, We Are Your Gods, will manipulate the population into thinking you are deities and convince them that they need to provide you with tribute. This option will give you both energy credits and minerals each month at the cost of some engineering research. You can only enact this type of observation. Okay, well, it's not really observation, it's pretty much exactly what they're always telling Kirk not to do in Star Trek, but you can only enact this type of intervention if the primitives are in the Iron Age, Late Medieval Age, or the Bronze Age. Any further, and they'll be wise to your antics and won't believe you're any kind of god. The second option, We Are Your Guardians, does the opposite. Instead of providing minerals and credits, it costs minerals and credits while giving you a small society research and influence bonus. This option can only be chosen if the primitives are in the Renaissance to early Space Age. Any earlier, and there's no way the native population will believe you are anything less than a god. The mod author plans on adding more to this mod by adding unique events and interactions with the primitives depending on which one of these new options you are using. Also, since this is the same modder who created the awesome Stellaris Alpha Mod unofficial expansion, you can expect Gods and Guardians to grow even more. Mod number 2 for this week is for players looking for a slower, more strategic game. This is Space is an Ocean version 1 by Flef. This mod is a collection of changes meant to slow the game down and provide vast open areas so the game mimics real space a little more. The first major change is to the size of each system. The space between planets has been enlarged and is now 10 times bigger than before. You can really feel the sense of scale now when you zoom out and the planets become tiny little blips on the map. This distance means capturing enemy systems takes longer as you have to travel the distance between planets. Alongside larger systems, many other timers have been increased to make the game longer. Research times have been increased by tenfold as well, making each research decision extremely important as completing a research takes 10 or more years. Build times and build costs have also been increased, which makes sense. The longer wait times between research means you'll have more energy credits and minerals when it comes time to build something new. There are also a few other balance changes here, nothing too strong, nothing too weak. Here's a couple of the smaller changes. 1. You no longer start with a fleet of ships when you start a new game, meaning you need to decide what kind of exploration ship you want to build. 2. Tile blockers on starting planets have been completely removed. 3. There's a brand new policy that allows you to adjust the cost and effectiveness of ground armies, allowing you to spend more to increase their effectiveness or spend less to make them a little less potent. there are some additional changes that come with this mod. Take a look at the mod description, give this mod a try if you're looking for a slower paced game of Stellaris. The next mod for this week boldly makes the claim, you know what, there's just not enough Dwarf Fortress in Stellaris, by adding the ability to convert the alien pet special resource into either energy or food. This is Pet Processing by Ricey. Normally, alien pets can be used to build a zoo, which increases happiness by 10% on a planet. This mod adds 2 new technologies to the tech tree. The first, called Chemical Breakthrough, unlocks a building that requires an alien pet's resource to build. This pet power plant provides 6 energy credits each month, double what the base vanilla power plant provides. The pet power plant can be upgraded 4 times. The upgraded plant provides 12 energy credits a month, which again is double the amount the level 4 vanilla power plant gives. So, I know the technology to research the pet power plant is called Chemical Breakthrough, but part of me really just hopes they have a bunch of tiny cute aliens running around on hamster wheels or something, and not, well, this. The other technology, called Molecular Breakdown, unlocks a building called the Pet Processing Farm. As you've probably realized by now, this farm requires an alien pet special resource and provides you with food. Like the other building in this mod, the Pet Processing Farm provides you with double the normal amount of food and can be upgraded 4 times. I know, it's called Pet Processing Farm, the technology is called Molecular Breakdown. Still, isn't it nice to think that this is the situation? And not this? Last mod of the week isn't going to focus on a specific mod. Instead, we're going to highlight a specific mod creator who's made some great mods and deserves recognition for them. This is Dire Evangelist and a large selection of custom starting systems. As of this video, Dire Evangelist has created 16 custom start systems from a variety of intellectual properties. You've got starting systems from Star Wars, The Elder Scrolls, Honorverse, Firefly, and Star Citizen. Each system is built to resemble the fictional version as closely as possible, with a few creative liberties taken here and there. For example, the Tatooine system from Star Wars features a very large desert planet, complete with its 2 suns and 2 moons. The planet itself comes with several unique modifiers, like Hive of Scum and Villainy, which reduces building cost but also drastically decreases your border extension. All the tile blockers on the planet are also unique, featuring things like Jabba's Palace, Sarlacc Pits, the Jundland Wastes, and the Dune Sea, all of which are featured in Star Wars at some point. Nearly all the systems in Dire Evangelist mods come with this level of detail, and I think the mod creator should really be commended for all the hard work put into each one of these. At this time, Dire Evangelist only has 10 followers on the workshop, and we need to fix that. So check out the link in the description below, give Dire Evangelist a follow, and check out all the system mods created by this talented modder. That'll wrap up this week. Let me know which mod was your favorite, and let me know how you feel about the modder showcase. If this is something you'd like to see more regularly on this series, put a comment about it and let me know about a specific mod creator you'd like me to highlight. If you had a good time watching, please consider sharing this video on Twitter, Reddit, MySpace, Friendster, LiveJournal, iTunes Ping, Google+, Delicious, Eons, Dysphoria, Orkut, Zanga, Dig, Facebook. I'm just kidding, nobody uses Facebook anymore. And be sure to check back next week for another Stellaris Mod Spotlight video. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.